I want to look at least two bar chords today. I want to know how you're doing shifting from a G major chord to a B minor. The fun thing about that, well, the best thing about that is the sound. It's very cool chord progression, but a G, it's this specific E shape here, while the minor, the B minor, isn't like an A minor shape. So this here looks just like an E chord, and this looks just like A minor. But the cool thing, how it's one fret away. So if you did G to C minor, it would look like this. And the G to B minor. So let's just check the notes of each chord. G is G, D, G, B, D, and G. In tablature language, that would be a 3-5-5-4-3-3. Just making sure. The B minor would be B, F sharp, B, D, and another F sharp on top. And in tablature, that would be 2-4-4-3-2. To lead a better life when you were young and your heart was an open book, or childhood living. She's a lady down on earth. Whatever, man. Don't listen to me, but at least know those chords. You can also do B minor up here if you want to stay on the same strings, but you got to travel all that distance to the 7th fret, and that is like an E minor shape. E minor, it's E minor shape. You bar it. G major to B minor. It kind of wants to go to C, maybe, and maybe to a C minor. G. How about an A minor to a D7? So you can definitely add more chords. I would call this implying the key of G major pretty strongly, but you can always say you're in a different key and those chords just happened to show up. But you don't have to think of a key, just think of a sound. And you can also, of course, do the cowboy G. That sounds pretty good versus a bar chord. The cowboy G is a little more, it's got a little more open, a little more resonance. All right, let me know what you think of those chords. And of course, there are other chords you might want to learn, but if you're working on chords, consider getting a copy of my chord book. And if you send me a message at hooverguitar@yahoo.com, I can take care of you. We'll figure out PayPal or Venmo transaction, or you can also find a link to that book in the description of the video. All right, thank you. Keep rocking.